Hey guys, I have a little workout for you today. We're going to be using the TheraBand, and if you've got it, a little ball, or you can tie a string around a little scatter cushion, or you can use whatever you can find that's a bit squishy. We're going to be focusing on our core, our tummy and our legs. So to get started, grabbing your band and putting it over your feet, sitting up nice and tall. So your sit bones are heavy into the ground, growing super tall through the crown of your head, making sure your rib cage is stacked on top of your hip bones, your collarbones are nice and wide, and your head is resting on top of your shoulders. We're not poking our head forwards. Grow super tall as you take a deep breath in. Fill the backs and sides of your lungs with air. Breathe out. Connect rib cage down towards your hips, lifting pelvic floor and pulling your belly away from the band of your pants. Breathing in. Expand backwards and sideways through your rib cage. Breathing out, everything narrows to the center. You can have your knees a little bit bent if that's more comfortable for you. Breathing in. Expand backwards and sideways. Breathing out, squeeze everything into the center. One more time, breathing in. Neck is relaxed. Breathe out, squeeze. Starting to move now, just the lower half of the body. Breathing in, breathe out like someone's punched you in the belly. You roll off your sit bones, scooping through your lower back. Your shoulders stay relaxed. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out, pull your belly in, even deeper. Roll yourself up. Breathing in, breathe out, C-curve your spine. Breathing in, hold. Breathe out, pull your belly in, pelvic floor squeeze, lift you up. 3 more, breathing in. Breathing out, scoop. Breathe in, breathe out, curl and lift. Keep digging your heels into the ground. Breathing in, tall. Breathe out, scoop and roll. Breathing in, breathing out, scoop. And again, breathing in, tall. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, scooping up. We're going to stay down there in the next one. And breathe out, scooping down, holding that there. Don't move your body. You're going to just turn your hands up so your thumbs are facing the ceiling. And we get into the biceps for 10, 9. So your elbows are just below the level of your shoulders and your upper arm's not moving. It's just your elbows bending and stretching, scooping through the belly. You should feel your lower abdominals working. Let's go for 3 more. Breathe out, 2, breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, bend, lengthen, breathe in to hold, breathe out, scoop and roll up. Good, different arm movements, same thing with the body. Breathing in, breathe out, scoop and roll back. From here, bending up, you're going to open out and in, out and in. Your eye line is just down towards your pelvis. We've got 8, 7. So as you're opening your elbows, don't let the rib cage flare. You're scooping your belly, connecting your ribs to your hips. We've got 4. Squeeze the backs of your shoulders. 3, 2. Last one. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, curling up. We've got 1 more set. You're going to cross the band for this one. Breathing in, breathe out, scoop and roll back. Shoulders are wide. Eye line is down to your pelvis. Feel your belly connect. Breathe in, breathe out, elbows point back. You've got 90 degrees at your elbows and forwards. Nothing in your upper body moves. Belly is squeezing in towards your spine. We've got 8. Breathe out, 7. Breathing in. 6, 5. Squeezing through those shoulder blades. 3 more. 2. You're going to hold it. You're going to pulse your elbows out straight for 10, 9. Little ones just moving the elbows. Feeling that tummy working for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop and roll up. Good job. Let go of the band. We're going to stick with the same movement in your body. Arms are out forwards, legs are bent, hip width apart. Breathing in, Breathe out, scoop and roll back. So now you've got to hold yourself up in this position. From here, shoulders are down. You're going to lift the right arm, lower it down. Lift the left, lower it down. Lift both and down. Keep going, right? If lifting both arms is too much for you, you just keep going with the single arms. We've got 6 and lift. Breathe in, breathe out, and lift. And lift. Keep scooping through the belly. We've got 3 more sets. Make sure you're not holding your breath. You just want to breathe however it feels comfortable for you. Second last set. Lifting up. Last one, right arm. Scoop your belly, left arm. Both arms. And scoop. And up. You should definitely be feeling your whole abdominal wall working now. We've got 1 more here, breathing in the obliques. So breathing in tall, breathe out, scoop. Not moving your rib cage just yet. You take your left arm out, right arm out. Scooping into that lower back. So really trying to get the lower point of your back towards the mat. We've got 4 more each side. 3, 4, 1 more each way, and scooping up. Last one, now we're adding in a little twist. Breathe in, breathe out, scoop. So you open the left arm, reach the right arm forwards, and rotate your rib cage. And back to the middle. We're going to stay on that same side. Breathing in, reach the left arm back, right arm forwards, and center. We've got 8, and in. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, reach, breathe out, scoop. Breathing in, reach, and scoop. We've got 4. Feel the rib cage spiraling, 1 on top of the other. 2 more. Reach back, scoop, stack all the way up. Breathing in, breathe out. I'll show you from a different angle. Scooping down, reach back, scoop. So your feet and knees don't move. Your hips stay glued to the ground, and it's just your upper body rotating. And scoop. We've got 5. Breathing out. Breathe in, reach, right arm back, left arm forwards, and scoop. 4 more. 3. Scoop. 2 more, breathe in. Last one. And all the way up. Good. Deserve a little rest. Have a lie down all the way to your back and just stretch your arms and legs out. Reach right arm and right leg away from each other. Feel the front body stretch. Reach left arm and left leg away from each other. Breathe. And release. All right, grabbing your ball or anything a little bit unstable, you're going to put it underneath your tailbone. So not in your lower back, but right under the bony bit of your sacrum. Just check your position. So your hip bones are both facing up to the ceiling and they're level. So we're not shifted upwards or towards your rib cage. From here, tightening through your belly. You can do this without the ball under, you just flat on the mat. For a more basic version, or if you don't have the ball, you'll still feel the work. You're going to float your right leg up to tabletop, making sure that you're not too bent in towards your chest. Connecting through your deep tummy muscles, don't let the belly pop up. Keeping everything stable, you find your tabletop. Now you can keep your hands on your hips for feedback or put them down on the ground. You're going to stretch the right leg out, back to tabletop, left leg. Keep moving. Make sure that you're not bringing the opposite knee in towards your chest. You're keeping your knees stacked pretty much on top of your hips. Shoulders and neck are relaxed. We've got 8, 7. Taking the leg as low as you feel comfortable that you can keep your neutral spine. So there's no arching in your lower back and there's no doming in your belly. If you are finding that, then just take the movement smaller. Squeeze your glutes as you squeeze. Last one, back to tabletop. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling. If your hamstrings are a little bit tight, just have them a bit lower, but that's more work on your tummy, so otherwise just bend your legs. Hands down, pressing into the ground. Right leg lowers and up, lower and up. So we're really focusing on what's happening in our hips here. We're trying not to wobble left to right, and we're trying not to arch and flatten through that lower back. Going a little bit faster if you can. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Bend your knees again, get your heels together, toes apart, knees are facing outwards towards the direction of your shoulders. So we're going into our little froggy. So you squeeze the legs straight, backs of the knees are trying to kiss each other, you're turning out from the tops of the thighs, bending your knees and they face out past your shoulders. Squeeze the knees, rotate from the tops of your thighs, bending. Breathe out, inner thighs, pelvic floor, tummy. We've got 10 from now. Pushing the arms down into the ground. 7. Squeeze for 6. Squeeze 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Keep it out straight. Open your legs, point your toes. Flex your feet to close your legs together. Keeping the turn out. Heels lead the way, backs of the knees kiss. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, close. Breathing in, stretch. Breathe out, inner thighs. Stretch, inner thighs and pelvic floor. We've got 6, 5, 4, squeeze, breathe in for 3, squeeze, breathe out, 2 more. Last one. And hug your knees to your chest. Good. Pop your feet down, take that ball out from your bottom. And we're going to sit on up. Okay. Let's get into our legs a little bit more and then we'll come back to our abs just at the end. So we're going to put the ball between your knees. Again, you can do it without or with whatever you've got. Feet are, if you reach down with your hands past your bottom, you should just be able to touch the heels. That's how close they should be to you. Relaxing through the shoulders. Give a gentle squeeze of the ball. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Peeling your spine off one vertebra at a time, coming up into your bridge. Making sure you're not overarching through your back, but you're connecting hips to ribs. Reach your knees over your toes. Squeeze the ball. Lower back down. Adding on an extra squeeze each time. Rolling up. 2 squeezes of the ball. If you don't have a ball, just squeeze your knees together. Breathing into lower. Breathe out, scoop. Reach your knees over your toes. You've got 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower back down. Breathing in at the bottom. Breathe out, flatten through your lower back. Heel. Reach your knees over your toes. We've got 4 squeezes. And 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to 6. Rolling down. Breathing in at the bottom. Breathe out, scoop and roll. We've got 5 squeezes. 4. Feel the tummy connect. 3. Inner thighs working. 2. Last one. Lower back down. Breathing in. Breathe out, scoop. This is your last set of these. Squeeze for 6. 5. Relax head, neck and shoulders. 3, 2. We're going to stay up. Last one. Hold it. You're going to lift your heels and lower. Keep squeezing the ball and lower. 8, 7. Squeeze your bottom, lifting your hips up, but connecting hips to ribs. 5. Squeeze the knees together. 3 more. 2 more. Lower. Keep your heels lifted. Lower all the way back down. Good. Going into just some hip hinges. You can do it with your feet flat, or for a bit of an extra hamstring challenge, lift your ankles, but make sure your ankles aren't rolling. So breathing in, prepare. Breathe out, squeeze the ball and lift. Lower and lift. For 10, squeeze the ball to the top. 9, squeeze the ball. 8, squeeze the ball. 7, lower and lift and squeeze. 6, lift and squeeze. 5, lower, lift and squeeze. Good. 3 to go. Breathing. 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. Squeeze the ball together. Keeping your hips super straight. You're going to lift onto the right tippy toe. If that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, you're going to lift the leg off the ground and back down. So marching your legs. So press through the right leg. Keep your hips level. Lift the left and lower. Lift the right and lower. Lift the left and down. Keep squeezing the ball. We've got 2 more each side. Lift the left and down. Lift the right and down. Last one and down. Roll back down. Good. You can get rid of the ball. We're going back into some single leg stuff. Breathing in. Prepare. Breathe out. Scoop both feet on the ground. Connect through your obliques, so connecting ribs and hips together. Press all the weight into your left foot, especially into your heel, but 5 toes are down. Lift the right leg and reach it up to the ceiling. Lower your hips down, but keep reaching the right leg up to the ceiling. Pressing up. We've got 10. Press up. Down. Press up for 8. Pressing into the heel of that left leg. Keep the hips level. Keep reaching that right foot up into the sky. We've got 5. 4. Keep ribs connected to hips so you're not arching through your back. 2 more. Last one. Bend your foot. Put it back down. Nothing should have shifted. And lower all the way back down. Good job. Other side. So when we going to lift our hips in the air, you don't want to be just arching through your back. You want to be feeling it in the back of your legs, through your hamstring and especially into your glute. So both feet down, scooping and lifting. Connecting ribs to hips, so really scoop through that lower back. Knees reach over toes. Float your left leg up, check your hips haven't dropped. Leg goes up to the ceiling. Keep reaching the leg up to the ceiling. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Reach that leg up to the ceiling. We've got 6 more. Press your arms down into the ground. 4 to go. Breathe out, lift. 3. Reach that left leg up to the sky. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Bend your knee. Put it down. And lower back down. Great work. Hug your knees into your chest. Okay, coming back into our abdominals. Grabbing your ball if you've got it. And we're going to place it between our legs on the ground. Okay, so just something to activate our inner thighs and our pelvic floor muscles, connecting right deep into the core. Hands go back behind you. Watch for flaring ribs. So you only want your hands to go as far back as you can without letting the ribs pop up. Breathing in, lift head and shoulders. We're going for a roller. Breathe out, squeeze the ball, scoop your tummy, rolling forwards. Feel the stretch through the back of your spine, the back of your legs. Breathing in, sit up super tall. Like we did in the first exercise, tuck your tailbone under, reaching your feet forward, squeezing the ball, lowering back down. We've got 5 more. Go super slow, so stay with my counts. Breathing in, lift head and shoulders. Now breathe out the whole way. Breathe, 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 breathe. Scooping forwards. Breathing in, sitting up tall, shoulders relax. Breathe out, squeeze the legs, scoop through the belly, connect your pelvic floor, lower back down. Breathing in, lift head and shoulders, looking towards your feet. Breathe out, scoop your belly. Squeeze forwards. Breathing in to sit up tall. Breathe out, connect through your lower abdominals. Squeezing the ball, lower back down. We've got 3 more. Breathing in, lift head and shoulders. So you're breathing out the whole time. You're not breathing out and then holding your breath for the majority of the movement. Scoop your belly, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. If you're struggling, count to 10 the whole way up. 2 more, breathing in. Breathing out, scoop, 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 scoop. Stretch. Breathing up tall. Each one should be getting a little bit easier in your spine and your legs. Last one. Breathing in. Scoop. And sitting up tall. Staying with the spine mobility and abs, get rid of your ball. Or you can put it behind the back of your legs. We're going to rolling like a ball. Having something behind, between your heels and your thighs, just makes it harder to cheat. So up to you. So finding your tippy toes on the ground, scoop through the lower back. So a lot of scooping in lower back mobility today. Looking towards your pelvis and keep your eye line to your pelvis. Float your tippy toes off the floor and find your balance point. You're going to breathe in to roll back. You're going to breathe out to roll up and try come back to the balance point without putting your toes down. So breathing in onto the back of your shoulders, breathe out, scoop. Keep squeezing your heels towards your bottom and scoop. Breathing in, breathe out. Keep going, breathing out. Let's do 4 more. Breathe out. 3. 2 more. Shoulders down. There shouldn't be any clunking in your spine. It should be a nice, smooth, fluid movement. Last one. Balance at the top. Whoopsie. Let go of the ball. Holding behind your thighs. You're still in your scoop spine. You're going to just straighten up through your chest. So your lower back is still pulling in, but your shoulders are a little bit more upright. You're going to try and straighten one leg and then lower. Other side and lower. 2 more each way. If this is too much for you, you're just holding the balance. 1 more. Last one. Hold the balance. If you want to, try both legs. And then the next challenge is no arms. So just play around or just hold it and then relaxing forwards. Have the soles of your feet together, knees apart, and just releasing down. All right, we're going to come up to standing. We're going to grab our bands again. It's a little bit of standing work to finish. Okay, so standing with the band underneath your left foot, and you're going to hold on to the band on either side with your right leg back. So you feel like you've taken a pretty big step, not ginormous, but a pretty big step. From here, I want you to feel how the band is pulling your arms down. So as the band's pulling your arms down to the ground, counteract that by growing super tall through your spine and out through the crown of your head. From here, we're just going to bend both knees a fraction. So you've got even weight through both legs. You're not in a lunge or a squat, you're just in a little soft knee position. We're just going to start by hinging at the hips and coming back up. Hinge at the hips so your bottom goes back, back up. Starting to connect through the back of the left leg. Your eye line follows where your head is going. So looking straight, looking down. Do 1 more. Up, down. We're going to stay there. Bring your leg in and out. We're going to add in a little arm. So pull the arms up, toe taps in, lower down. We've got 10. Keeping your weight into the heel of that left leg. 8, 7, 6. You're not in a super deep bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the back. You're going to take your arms out to the side, engaging the outsides of your shoulders. You're going to float your right leg up and lower. Float and lower. Squeezing the right glute, keeping your toes and your knees facing down, but all the work is actually in your standing leg, in that left hip. Keeping your weight into the heel. We've got 5, 4, keep pulling out of the arms, 3, 2, 1, back into the tap, in, arms come up and back, 10, 9, that left glute should be working pretty hard by now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back, open the arms out again, we've got another set, 10, 9, squeezing that right glute, 8, 7, 6, 5, finding your balance, tummy is on and eyeline is down, 2 more, hold it up this time, can you bend your knee and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, knees facing down, like you're pressing your sole of your foot up onto the ceiling, 3, 2, 1, oh that is burning, and standing up tall. So if you lost your balance there, that's fine, you just keep coming back to it when you can. We're going to go to the other side. Whew, I'm out of breath. Right foot under the band, left leg in a nice sort of big step. Feel the tension of the band, pull your arms down and your spine grows super tall. From here, little bend in the knees, you've got even weight through the front and the back foot. Breathing in, you're going to hinge forwards, your eye line goes down and hinging straight back up to neutral. We've got 6 of these, just starting to connect through that right leg. The back of the hamstring where it attaches in towards your glutes. We've got 3, shoulders stay wide, 2, last one, stay down, bring the hands in, pulling the left toe in. For this one, we're going to do some little punches forwards. So as your leg goes back, you punch forwards and in, out and in. If the arms are too confusing, just hold your arms in by your waist. We've got 7 more. Tummy's on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms down, keep your leg out. Arms go out to the side, engaging the backs of your backs of your shoulder blades and the outsides of your shoulders. Keeping your weight into the heel of the right foot. Tummy on. Tap, lift and tap. Back leg only moving. With 8, 7. Keep thinking of that right knee pointing out towards the baby toe side of your foot. We've got 5, eye line is down, 4, squeezing the left glute, 2 more, last one, bring everything in, ready for set 2. Heart rate starts to rise again, and in for 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, squeeze your arms, tummy is in, 4, 3, right glutes working, last one, hold the leg out, bring the arm in and take the arms out to the side, keeping the right knee facing out towards your baby toe, weight is into the right heel, lift the left for 10, 9, squeeze that left glute, 7, 6, reach the arms wide, 5, right glutes burning, 3, 2, we've got a little burn to finish, hold it up, bend your knee like you're stamping onto the ceiling for 10, 9, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, stabilize through that right knee, 3, 2, 1, and that is our glutes on fire. We're just going to finish with a little roll down, coming into a little mountain climber to really work our heart rate, connect through our core, full body, and then we're done. So standing at the back of your mat, hip width apart with your feet. Breathing in, reach your arms up tall. Breathing out, like you're watching a little bug crawl down the front of your body. Releasing forward. Big breath in. Breathe out, and we're going to stack up. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, rolling forwards and coming to find your plank. Now, come onto your knees for a sec. Finding your arm position, so hands underneath your shoulders, spreading all 10 fingers wide, and feel like you're pulling the mat apart. Feel your belly lift up and away from the band of your pants. Pelvic floor muscles lift up, so feel the squeeze and the lift. Now, you can do from knees, just doing one leg out at a time. That's version 1. Version 2 is in your hover and just doing little taps. And version 3 is in your plank, pulling your knees in. So wherever you're at, whatever you've got energy left for, that's what you're going to do. They're all great. Okay, so breathing in, prepare. Breathing out, connect through your tummy. Reach your left leg out if you come into plank, and then your right. Come into your hover if that's where you're at. Breathing in, we're going to start right leg pulling in or pressing out, whichever one you're up to. We've got 8, 7. Eye line is straight between your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another set of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, come back down, have a little rest. One oblique set to finish. So with this one, you're going to take your knee to the outside of your elbow for 10, and then across to the opposite elbow for 10, and then we're done. Okay, so breathing in, breathe out, find your position, your hover or your plank. And if you're not doing your plank, you're just doing the same as what you just did. Breathing in, breathe out, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow, right and left. We've got 6, 5, 4, try and tap your elbow, 3, 2, 1, hold it, come back down, little break, come back up, left leg, tummy, right leg, hold, pulling right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow, 8, 7, right knee, left knee, 4 more, you can do it, 3, 2, 1, hold it, 1 more breath, drop your knees wide, feet together, stretching your arms out, relaxing your head down. Feel free to do a nice little glute stretch here, or thread the needle, whatever your body feels like it needs. Take time to settle, to stretch, and hopefully you're feeling your tummy and your glutes tomorrow.